Every day, people go through this same routine. It takes a little more effort, and it has its challenges. Weather, larger vehicles, and the risk of breaking a sweat. So why ride?
Bike because it is the most useful thing. I get to work that way. It's recreation, it's for fun, and it's my transportation.
To chill out with my friends and not to be a lazy bum on a car all the time.
Entretenimiento mío. A todos mis hijos les gustan las bicicletas.
It keeps you fit. Not only it keeps you fit, but it keeps you in touch with the community because people will look at you and speak and wave all the time, so it's a good thing.
All riders have their own reasons. There's often something as basic as transportation. A bike is a reliable, cheap way to get around.
Well, first, I ain't got no car. And second, it's fun.
I bike here mainly because, well, first of all, I don't have a car, but secondly, I think it's the best way to get around.
Over the past decade, the city of Buffalo has seen a 158% increase in bicycle commuting, ranking at 20th in the country in this category. Others find riding a good way to stay fit.
And it gives me a physical activity, which is really important to upkeep my health.
Why do I bike? I cycle because I much prefer it to driving. I think it's a really healthy way to get around.
It's eco, it's active, it's healthy.
I started riding for fitness, health. I used to be a diabetic and I lost like 150 pounds.
Public health experts are encouraging bicycling as a response to the obesity epidemic, which currently costs New York State $6.1 billion in direct and indirect medical expenses. Many prefer to bike because of its environmental impact.
I bike because it's fun and because it's cheaper and because it's good for me and good for the world.
It's just a more positive way to connect with yourself and with the environment. And all the obvious environmental reasons of why. I don't like to pollute and I like to stay in shape.
For each resident, replace one car trip with one bike trip just once a month. It could potentially cut CO2 emissions by 3,764 tons per person per year. Riding a bicycle connection to your community gives you a new perspective on your neighbors and your neighborhood.
A really nice opportunity to just get a fresh perspective on your route, your community.
You see things that you don't normally see as you're whizzing by in a car.
And as biking supports the community supports biking. Partnerships with the local business community have resulted in innovative projects. A network of more than 40 organizations have incentivized riding to their place of business with the Bicycle Benefits Program.
I want to encourage more people to, ride their bicycle to come shopping here.
We want to get involved in something that would benefit the neighborhood.
I'd like to help the community and the people around this area.
If you're on a bike, just by virtue of that mode of transportation, you're obviously a neighbor, and that's why I want to help.
A partnership between Green Options Buffalo, Buffalo Car Share, and Social Bikes is developing new technology that will soon bring bicycle access to even more people in Buffalo. So why ride? It's about so much more than the vehicle itself. It's about community, health, environment, and friends.
I like riding bikes. I love it. It's a beautiful thing, man.